Hey, I'm Terry from Everything Homestead. Today I'm going to show you a new method of delivering water to your poultry. And well, at least it's new to me. I've never seen it before, so I thought I'd shoot a video. There is some assembly involved with this, so I thought I'd give you a look at what I'm doing here. I have these watering cups here, and they get attached to the side of a 5-gallon pail. And these cups are made by Sarnuk. I'm probably saying that wrong, but that's the name of the company that puts these out. You buy these things, there's some assembly required, but I'm going to show you it's pretty easy to do. You see these cups here, this part goes into the bucket, you drill a hole. These cups come with a complimentary drill bit, just the right size to put these through the pail. So what it does is there's a valve in here, the water comes in out of the bucket, and once this cup gets full, it drops down and it shuts that valve off, so the water shuts off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this thing up here, set the camera up so you can see me and how I have this ready to assemble. So on this pail here, this pail is a food grade bucket, and it has one of those snap-on lids with the top that threads off. That's what we chose for this project. And so for these cups, you have to choose the location of what height to put these things in. My wife and I talked about the different sizes of the birds, whether they be a chick or half-grown or a full-grown bird, what height they should be for what animal, or for what bird. But what it really comes down to is you want it probably as low as you can without the cup being kicked up by any bedding or something that might be in your coop or something, because if that gets lodged underneath this cup, tips the cup up, the water won't stop flowing, it'll empty your bucket. So you want it up high enough so the bedding won't be an issue. But if you have it up in here, then all the water in the bucket from here to the bottom would be not usable. It won't flow through this cup, obviously. So you want this as low as you can, but yet not on the floor. So I chose a height of 2.5 inches, is where I'm going to drill, and I'm going to put 5 of these around this thing. And so I already pre-measured, put little marks on where I'm going to drill. They're all at the exact same height, so they all should work really well together. So here we go. Put the drill bit in. And this particular drill bit is perfect for this situation because it's got a little starter tip on it here. It's a really fine point. You can push this into the plastic, it'll set in and it's not going to ride around or wobble around on you. I better put my cheaters on. So I'm going to put that thing right on my X, push in a little bit. Well, that's not the sharpest drill bit I've ever seen, but maybe that's on purpose because you don't want it to grab too quickly either. So I also have a little knife handy to kind of scrape the pieces of plastic that might be curled up around the edge, so this thing will get a nice smooth fit. Now on inside of these threads here, there is a rubber washer right here. You fit it into the bucket, and then you put another rubber washer on it. And then there's this wing nut that fastens it on. That is about as snug a fit as you can get. So you got that washer there. Then here on the inside, gonna put the other rubber washer on. Followed by the wing nut. And we'll tighten that down. Doesn't have to be super tight. Those two rubber washers just need to be slightly compressed for it to do its job. And that's how it looks there. And obviously on the outside I need to rotate it. Just like that. So the water comes in, fills it, the weight of the water holds this down. I have it currently set up so it's about 3/4 of an inch from the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these. All right, there we go. I may have said I had 5 for this bucket, and I guess I have 6. All right, let's get some of the shrapnel out of there, and let's go fill this thing up with water. I just want to take a minute to thank all you people that have subscribed to my channel. Appreciate it very much. Please, thumbs up, leave comments, please. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd be honored if you would. Check out the link in the description for the pail, or for these water cups. All right, let's fill her up. I think that's pretty darn good. So the water on the table here is just from my hose. The sprayer is dripping all over the place, but the cups themselves look really good. There's one little drip coming down off that one, so I'm gonna have to stick my arm in there and tighten that another turn. And one drop coming off that one. Looks like there's one drop in every one of them, so I'm gonna go down, give another turn, tighten them up a little bit. Should be just fine though. Not worried a bit. Looks pretty cool. Next step, see what the birds think about it. We're gonna use these for our ducks. Primarily when they're just hatched up until just in a juvenile stage, then they transition to a bigger water container we have. But this will work for chickens really well, and also you can use these in the wintertime too. Just put a hole in the top of the lid to pull the cord through, but you can put an electric heater in there. As long as you have the electric heater that's made for a 5-gallon bucket of water, it's just fine, and this thing will work great through all winter too. Nice and strong. Shouldn't be anything that would get moldy real quick either, because it's kind of got the food grade thick colored plastic to it. So let's go check this out with the birds. So I brought it over to my chicken coop, see what the chickens think of it, and right now they are running away from it. Well, it seems to be a success. Chickens are right in the corner there drinking out of it. If they get any closer, you're probably going to run away, because a couple days ago I had to butcher a few chickens and they all think they're next, so they're a little skittish right now. But as soon as I walked away, they walked right up to it and they've been drinking out of it. It's been working great.